My name is Rafael, you're watching Rock and Roll Garage, and today I'm going to tell you what is Bob Dylan's opinion on the Guns N' Roses cover for Knockin' on Heaven's Door. First, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave your comment, tell me what you think, if you prefer Bob's version, and what you think about Guns N' Roses version of this song, okay? Well, let's start. Bob Dylan recorded this song, and he wrote the song. He's one of the most prolific songwriters of all time. He wrote more than 600 songs, and he wrote this song and recorded back in 1973. It was for the movie Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, and he also appeared in that movie, which was directed by a very famous director called Sam Peckinpah. And it became one of his most popular songs, for sure, from his career. But he has so many, right? But it's certainly at least in the top 20 of Bob Dylan's most famous songs. And it was covered by many other musicians. Obviously, he's one of the most covered artists of all time, alongside the Beatles, for sure. And Guns N' Roses covered this track. They covered the track, they released their version in 1991 on the album Use Your Illusion 2. And since then, they continue to play that song live constantly. And obviously, it is a different version. It's not, the very, it's got their Guns N' Roses touch. And there's I think it's a little weird because there's like a phone call in the middle of the song, and I think it's a little bit weird. I don't like that much the Guns N' Roses cover because of that. I mean, you can hear someone dialing on the phone numbers, and it's like a phone call. I don't think that was the greatest choice to do something different with the song. I think it's pretty weird and it doesn't fit that well. But let's get to it. Back in 1991, when the song was released, Bob Dylan talked with Eduardo Bueno in an interview, and he said about the song, he said, Guns N' Roses are okay, Slash is okay, but there's something about their version of that song that reminds me of the movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I always wonder who's been transformed into some sort of a clone and who stayed true to himself, and I never have to see an answer. Well, that's you can interpret that many ways, but I think that he believes that song didn't change much, or he has a different part, or not many, at least in my opinion. Reading what he said, I don't think that he liked that much. He preferred if it was a different thing, right? A different kind of version, something really more different. I mean, because I think that many other artists transformed Dylan tracks into something else. If you take All Along the Watchtower, if you hear the original Bob Dylan version and Jimi Hendrix, I mean, it's kind of the same song, but it's a total different thing. And in my opinion, Jimmy's version is really the most incredible one. But anyway, another interesting thing is that Bob worked with many incredible artists over the years, and one of them was Slash. He recorded back in the early 90s. He invited Slash to play a guitar solo on a song called Wiggle Wiggle, and it was later released on Dylan's 1990 album Under the Red Sky. However, the solo recorded by Slash didn't make the final cut, and that record had many other special guests like Jimmy Vaughan, Elton John, George Harrison, David Crosby, Steve Ray Vaughan, Bruce Horsby. And the thing was, and Slash recalled this in an interview, why he didn't make it to the final cut, his guitar solo. It was that Bob thought that it sounded too much like Guns N' Roses, and it didn't fit his song. So that's why he preferred not to use the guitar solo recorded by Slash. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. It's an interesting thing to know what Bob Dylan, who rarely gives interviews, said about the Guns N' Roses version for Knockin' on Heaven's Door. And please leave your comment below. Tell me what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and visit Rock and Roll Garage. You can read more. Go into the description and reading the article about this. Okay? I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.